This is my, that is my edit segue. Wink, wink. Okay, so anyway, folks, there was something else that this guy could talk about. Oh, why don't we actually select this answer? Yeah, we need some data. Do you got any data, you prick? You're in luck, my lady. I have just the thing. Quite new, quite new. Granted, this data may not be of much value to you. Still, there are other uses for such morsels. If you were to buy the data from me, you could then sell it to another who wants it. At a substantial profit, of course. It's a steal at 10,000 gil. You've nothing to lose. Oh boy! Sounds good. I'll take it. 10,000 gil? You have nothing to lose. Excellent. Now listen well as I tell you of the person you should seek. Hint 1. This man bears himself with confidence. Oh, man. What is that? Attempt number 3? Jesus. I read this again and again and again. Maybe I should upload this as bloopers. I mean, hey, man. Why not? I've never done that. I've never... Well, oh, I did it with Chrono Trigger. With the farting. With the farting. Bailey, I don't know, is scared of the thunderstorm, so the dog is actually sitting on my lap right now. I kid you not. You know, I originally didn't intend. I'm thinking about it more and more. I didn't originally intend on doing this, of course. I'm like, hey, let's upload this as bloopers. But the more and more I think about it right now, after that failed attempt, yeah, you know, what the hell? Who cares? Just upload it. It might be enjoyable. It's lightning and thundering outside, Bailey. You know, sometimes Bailey sits on my lap while I record and I talk to no one in this room. Bailey, who do you think I'm talking to? Then again, when you're on the phone, what do dogs think when you're talking on the phone? You know? And then, like, you're watching TV, like, there's this noise box in the corner, and you're just, like, sitting there. I mean, to the dog, you're just sitting on the couch for, like, 3 hours not moving. I mean, of course, you're watching something like Game of Thrones or a marathon of Hell's Kitchen, you know, some horrible trash show TV, right? Oh, this is what us walkthroughers do, folks. Well, this is what I do, you know, because, you know, I'm a perfectionist and all that stuff, and I like to, you know, I try and do good. All right, ready? This could be the winner. All right, so, segue back into the inn. Didn't this guy want to talk to me about something else? I do believe there was another option. Good day. What is it you need? Do you got any data? You're in luck, my lady. I have just the thing, quite new, quite new. Granted, this data may not be of much value to you. Still, there are other uses for such morsels. If you were to buy the data from me, you could sell it to another who wants it, at a substantial profit, of course. It's a steal at 10,000 gil. You have nothing to lose. Sounds good. I'll take it. Excellent. Now listen well as I tell you of the person you should seek. Hint 1. The guy you're after is just sitting around. For those of you who still don't get it right now, I'm restarting the game because he changes it up and I'm after a particular hint. That's not it. Oh, Bailey. So, it's thundering, Bailey. I have to get the noise out, and now it's getting hotter and hotter in my room. You know what sucks about recording in the summertime, Bailey, is it gets hot out, and, it gets hotter in my room. Recording and doing stuff and, like, talking, I don't know, it gets really hot, and then you got all the computers. You know, I got my PS3 on, I got I'm using my laptop right now. I am on the verge of getting a new PC. I'm thinking of just sticking with Windows 7. Actually, my old PC, my old PC is, oh man, it's just in shitty, horrible shape. I didn't use it for 6 months while I was away in Vegas. Oh, man. This is going to be like a video of its own. You people are hoping for failure, I'm sure. Yeah, but I came back and this thing, it's just horrible. And then after my crazy Final Fantasy X recording marathon, my laptop's fading and fading fast. I need something new, man. I need something new. Ooh, yeah, I've been using my laptop for about a year now, doing recordings and my editing and my rendering. I haven't used my PC. So yeah, my old PC, by the way, has fucking Vista. Ugh! And my laptop has 7. I don't want to get 8. Does anyone have 8? Ugh, nah. I think why would I get 8? Get 7, right? Right? Alright, here we go. This could be the winner, folks. I need some water. I got no water. Alright, so segue back in, and I do believe our prick here had something else to say to us. There was another option, wasn't there? Good day. What is it you need? You got any data? You're in luck, my lady. I have just the thing. Quite new, quite new. Granted, this data may not be of much value to you. Still, there are other uses for such morsels. If you were to buy the data from me, you could then sell it to another who wants it, at a substantial profit, of course. It's a steal at 10,000 gil. You have nothing to lose. Sounds good. I'll take it. Excellent. Excellent. Now listen well as I tell you of the person you should seek. Hint 1. It is a woman! Sorry, Bailey. I'm sorry. Here, I gotta get this. Don't worry, Bailey. I don't have to get up out of the chair. Okay. Oh, I got like a tea pitcher of water, and I'm just gonna drink it from the pitcher. It's cold. Oh. That's the stuff, Bailey. Oh, that's some good water. There's a chair right behind you, asshole. Man, I forgot about this. How many times is this gonna take? I've got all the times on this recording. This is the closest I've gotten to like desert bus type of recording style with this blooper thing here, Bailey. This is raw and uncut, brah. Hi, bud. How you doing? Bailey, you're not that scared of the thunder, are you? That's good. Alrighty. Okay, man. What is this? 5, 6? 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 25, a million. How many times? How many times? And this is when you start to hate this theme. Try again, you fucker. I'm laughing at you. Okay, Yuna, are you ready? Hold on, you know, there's no rush. Here we go, folks. Good stuff. I'm gonna get 2 videos out of this. Alright. Segueing back in there because I do believe this guy had another option for us. What was he gonna say? Good day. What is it you need? Got any data? You are in luck, my lady. I have just the thing. Quite new, quite new. Granted, this data may not be of much value to you. Still, there are other uses for such morsels.
If you were to buy the data from me, you could then sell it to another who wants it, at a substantial profit, of course. It's a steal at 10,000 gil. You have nothing to lose.
Sounds good. I'll take it.
Excellent. Now listen well as I tell you of the person you should seek. Hint 1. The guy you're after is just sitting around.
Hey, bud. Who's your good boy? You barely react to the noises I make.
How you doing?
Who's your good boy? Bailey, bud. Too bad you weren't around for my desert bus walkthroughs, Bailey. Well, actually, you were around. You just weren't around here. Right? Yeah? Here, maybe the people can hear you. Say something to the mic. No? Okay. What's he gonna say? I don't know. Maybe you hear him breathing. Alright, good boy. Why don't you just relax, bud? Okay. Oh, it's getting hot in here. It's 77.4 degrees in my room. Yeah, I know. I know at all times. And just like when I was talking about in Final Fantasy X, restarting this game is more of a pain in the ass with this remastered shit rather than the original PS2 versions. For both 10 and 10-2, of course, it's the same process. So, wait, what was the occasion where we had to do it in 10? Man, I totally don't remember now. But yeah, this is one in 10-2. Are there more? Oh, right, when we were trying to do the Jack shot. Yeah, and that's annoying for other reasons, because of dialogue, maybe? But I think this is way worse, because it's not that hard to do the Jack shot. You might, like, you might mess up once, like, oh, okay. Hey, maybe even twice, but, like, I mean, come on. This is way more annoying. So let's see. About the 30-minute mark now, and it was at the 13-minute mark when I first attempted. See, this is what I keep track of, folks, for various reasons. Right, bud? Alright, so we're segueing back in here to the inn, because I do believe we had something else to talk to this guy about. Good day. What is it you need? You got any data? You are in luck, my lady. I have just the thing. Quite new, quite new. Granted, this data may not be of much value to you. Still, there are other uses for such morsels. If you were to buy the data from me, you could then sell it to another who wants it. At a substantial profit, of course. It's a steal at 10,000 gil. You have nothing to lose. Sounds good. I'll take it. Excellent. Now listen well as I tell you of the person you should seek. Hint 1. I haven't the slightest clue what this guy is doing. No! Ugh. Nope. Nope. That's not it. That's not it. The clue's different. I want a very specific clue for those of you who don't know. For those of you who do, well, that's all. You know, oh man, if this game was really cool, if I was restarting Final Fantasy X-2, it should take me to the loading screen of 10-2. If I was restarting 10, it'd take me to the loading screen of 10, because it should know. Why? I don't know, program it. I don't care. You do the work. Who cares? Come on, man. Oh, 77.4, 77.4. Still the same, Bailey. A part of me is slightly scared, very slightly, and it's going away because I think the thunderstorm's getting worse, or not as bad. It's passing. So the power going out, I don't think will be an issue. What if it does, and you folks will never even know that this took place and happened in life? It never existed to you. It exists to me. I suppose I can relay that information to you on Facebook and Twitter, but that is not the same. Don't do it, Storm. Don't do it. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Nope. Don't you do it. All right. Hi, bud. Hi. You looking at me? I'm not crazy. I just like to talk to myself and then sound different sometimes while talking. And then yell sometimes. Testicles! So now we're going back into the room because wait! There's something else this guy was gonna talk about. What was it?
Good day. What is it you need?
You got any data?
You are in luck, my lady. I have just the thing. Quite new, quite new. Granted, this data may not be of much value to you. Still, there are other uses for such morsels. If you were to buy the data from me, you could then sell it to another who wants it. At a substantial profit, of course. It's a steal at 10,000 gil. You have nothing to lose.
Sounds good.
I'll take it. Excellent. Now listen well as I tell you of the person you should seek. Hint 1.
Fuck me. And yeah, for those of you who are wondering why don't I make my edits after that, I don't think that would work because you can't get the information, leave, and then have it like an appropriate segue, an appropriate cut. I rarely cut, folks. I don't like to cut. I don't like to cut because I think the game should be shown as they're intended, you know, for better or boring worse, you know? Too bad. I'm hardcore and old school, man. But when I do cut, I like to make it flow, so, you know, of course it's not like there's been a cut. So, I can't talk to the guy because then the information he gives you, that sticks. This is like the last place, you know, right before you go into the inn. Save, you go in, and then, hey, maybe he'll give you the tip you want, or maybe not. 77.5. Haha! Right, bud? What are we at? 35 fucking minutes. Oh, shit. Well, if I do cut all this out, it won't be 35 minutes for you, because the beginning part is the part I'm going to use. This is like the middle part now. The hell in between the ends. Here we go. I'm going to do my thing again. You tired of listening to it? Too bad! I'm tired of saying it. Alright, so we just got in here, and I believe there was something else this guy was going to talk to us about.
Good day. What is it you need?
Oh, you got any data?
You're in luck, my lady. I have just the thing. Quite new, quite new. Granted, this data may not be of much value to you. Still, there are other uses for such morsels. If you were to buy the data from me, you could then sell it to another who wants it. At a substantial profit, of course. It's a steal at 10,000 gil. You have nothing to lose. Except your soul.
Sounds good. I'll take it.
Excellent. Now listen well as I tell you of the person you should seek. Hint 1. This individual can be found up my ass!
Nope. Nope. That's a shame, bud. Yeah, I want him to say certain, hints, because I want to buy, or I want to approach the, where am I going? The certain individual, the individual in particular, who will give me the most gil for, you know, the most bang for my buck, or the most, I don't know, whatever, man. You know, so I'm trying to get it, so it's the appropriate hint. I mean, you know what I'm doing. You should know what I'm doing by now. Alright, hi bud, what you doing? Hello! Yeah. Quit to the main menu so you can load your recent save state, or save, and try again. And this is also helpful for paying off Awaka's debt, and if I can do it an easy way... Is this an easy way? I'll do it. Bailey is sitting up now on my lap. Bailey, hello? Hello? Bailey, hold on, come here, bud. Hold on. We're getting close to game time, Bailey. Okay, oh, good boy. Hold on, bud. Bailey, it's not gonna... Okay, this is gonna be a bad time. It's not gonna work this time, and it's actually not gonna work the next time. We're gonna have to do this 3 times. But the 3rd time starting now, Bailey. I know it's gonna happen. Of course, if it's gonna happen right now, hey, I'll take that too. I'll take that too. But I believe I'm gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to do this, Bailey, 3 more times total. Oh, okay. Alright, let's do it. That's where I put my arm, Bailey. Now, okay. Now my hand's up here. Whatever. Alright, so we're back in here. Let's talk to this guy again. We'll see if there's anything else, you know, more information we can get out of this prick.
Good day. What is it you need?
Got any data?
You are in luck, my lady. I have just the thing. Quite new, quite new. Granted, this data may not be of much value to you. Still, there are other uses for such morsels. If you were to buy the data from me, you could then sell it to another who wants it. At a substantial profit, of course. It's a steal at 10,000 gil. You have nothing to lose.
Sounds good. I'll take it.
Excellent. Now listen well as I tell you of the person you should seek. Hint 1. This guy's in a place you wouldn't expect.
It's the one. No, it's not the one. It's not the one. I told you, man. It's gonna be strike 1, strike 2, but we're gonna get this thing. What? I don't even know the percentages of this happening. How many times did I have to do this back in the day? See, it's at this point where you would get tired and then rush through it. But I'm not doing that, man. Every time I do the action part, the go time part, you gotta do it perfectly. You know, you gotta do it the way you originally wanted it. You wanted to do it. You know, just because you're a little tired and annoyed doesn't mean you're gonna rush through. I'm not rushing through. Yes, okay. Load. Look at all these. Look at all these saves. After every part, bras. I was just talking about Desert Bus, man. It would be fun to do Desert Bus again, except if I were to put it on YouTube, well, there's certain stuff I can't really just play in the background, can I? It gets a little more... Maybe I'll do it when Ty, the fiance, the wife, future wife, is around. Then she could take over while I take a ploppers and use my having a brain fart. What is that thing I just did an unboxing of? The toilet extension thing. The eye crapper. I can't. What is it called? Hold on. All right. So I think this guy had some more information to talk to us about. Let's see what the deal is.
Good day. What is it you need?
You got any data?
You are in luck, my lady. I have just the thing. Quite new, quite new. Granted, this data may not be of much value to you. Still, there are other uses for such morsels. If you were to buy the data from me, you could then sell it to another who wants it. At a substantial profit, of course. It's a steal at 10,000 gil. You've nothing to lose.
Sounds good. I'll take it.
Excellent. Now listen well as I tell you of the person you should seek. Hint 1. The person is...
Squatty Potty. It came to me. The Squatty Potty. Dude, I just took a Squatty Potty. You're gonna have to look at my unboxings if you missed it. I unboxed this thing. It's like a bench that you put next to your toilet. You put your feet on it, and then it makes your butt, like, it raises your knees, and, like, your ass sticks downward in a point then because of it. And, like, it's what goes down in other countries, you know, like a lot of Japanese style toilets, and I don't know, some places in the world, you know, the bathrooms are different than, you know, over here in the United States, or, you know, whatever. Canada. There's another example. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I feel excited about pooping again. I don't know, man. I feel excited about pooping again. It's like, you know, people around the world, they poop like that. Animals, they poop like that. Maybe us who are accustomed to the, you know, the regular style toilet, we need to start doing squatty potties, man. I feel like I'm pooping for the first time, man. I'm excited to poop again. I mean, come on, man. Take something you do every day. Just add a little twist to it, man, you know? Put that olive in that martini, man, yeah. You don't have to get pepperoni on your pizza every time. Add something else. Change it up. For God's sakes, don't be boring. Okay, man, get squatty potties. Alright, so we're back in here. We're gonna talk to this guy again, and I do believe he was gonna talk to us about something else.
Good day. What is it you need?
Got any data?
You're in luck, my lady. I have just the thing. Quite new, quite new. Granted, this data may not be of much value to you. Still, there are other uses for such morsels. If you were to buy the data from me, you could then sell it to another who wants it, at a substantial profit, of course. It's a steal at 10,000 gil. You've nothing to lose.
Sounds good. I'll take it.
Excellent. Now listen well as I tell you of the person you should seek. Hint 1. I haven't the slightest clue what this guy is doing. I'm talking about DavetheUsher, of course.
I mean, at this point, it's like I am being stubborn about it. Yeah, I could make the cut in another way, so I didn't have to do the dialogue scene every time. I don't see a good way to do it. No, there's no good way to do it, man. And then music's another factor in my cuts when and if I do them. And it's a bad, like, if he did allow me to rest at the end, man, that's a perfect cut. Because the music fades out and it's nothing but a black screen, like a loading screen like this. Storm's gone. 77.5. I haven't had pizza in over a year. I'm just throwing that out there. Favorite pizza topping? Everyone, post your favorite pizza topping. I mean, hey, man. I deserve some comments. But no, favorite pizza topping? I mean, who doesn't love pepperoni? But man, for me, sausage. Yeah, I like sausage toppings. That's some good stuff. And of course, local pizzerias. You know, a pizzeria place. I'm sure you have your own. But, like, what about a chain? Let's just stick with chains then, okay? Let's not talk about Pat's or, you know, like a pizzeria place. One that some of us may not know of. Like Pizza Hut, Dominos, Little Caesars, whatever. What's, like, your favorite junk chain? Mine would have been Pizza Hut. Yeah, man. Oh, what a greasy, calorie horribleness of meat and cheese. Oh, It's been over a year. Yeah, it's been exactly a year. Last time I had pizza, I was traveling across the country. And, oh man, I was living on subways when I was doing my travels cross country. But yeah, one night where were we? I think I was in Kansas, and oh man, Bailey and I were staying at this place. I'm just talking now. Fuck this game. And Bailey and I were staying in the middle of nowhere in Kansas. Kansas is awesome. I like Kansas. It's nice, but it is flat and boring. But yeah, there's nothing around but like I think it was Dominos. Yeah. That was the last time I had pizza. In Kansas. The tornado. Alright, so we're back in here. I believe this guy had some other stuff to talk to me about.
Good day. What is it you need? You got any data? You're in luck, my lady. I have just the thing. Quite new, quite new. Granted, this data may not be of much value to you. Still, there are other uses for such morsels. If you were to buy the data from me, you could then sell it to another who wants it, at a substantial profit, of course. It's a steal at 10,000 gil. You've nothing to lose.
Sounds good.
I'll take it. Excellent. Now listen well as I tell you of the person you should seek. Hint 1.
Domino's Pizza! Oh. Yeah, that one. I'm just thinking, which one? That one, right. Junk food. Yeah, man. I don't eat junk food anymore because it is just total garbage. Garbass. What horribleness. But, oh, it used to be good. The West Coast has the best junk food. I mean, or then I guess you just get sick. I mean, if you're just doing junk food, if you're eating junk food, I guess you'll just get sick of the junk food in your area because it's there, and the exotic junk food in other parts of the country or world, it's like, ooh, this is new and different. So yeah, to me, East Coaster, West Coaster, the junk food over there. Whoa, man, new stuff. Oh, what's wrong, bud? Hairball? I got a fart, Bailey. Are you gonna smell my farts? Oh, man. There it is. Okay. Yeah, like the one time I did a blooper thing was like 20 seconds, and it was right during the intro of a Chrono Trigger part on the PlayStation. This is a couple years ago. Just look up DavetheUsher fart. You'll get it. And I just started, and totally blasted ass, man. There might have been some skid marks. I can't recall. Oh yeah, but anyway, let's see. What does the West Coast have, folks? Carl's Jr., Jack in the Box, what's that other big one? Carl's Jr., Jack in the Box. What the hell is that other big one? Shit. I can't think about it right now. And then like the South has Checkers. Checkers, what is that? That's called something else. Actually, we have a couple Checkers here. We have 2 in Philly, and then that's it in all of Pennsylvania. It's really weird. But I always brag about how we have Wawa here in PA. Pittsburgh, and over in that area, they have the Sheets. It's like 7-Eleven, only a million times better. I haven't had Wawa in like a year either, so, I don't have anything fun anymore. Alright, so I believe this guy was going to talk to us about something else.
Good day. What is it you need?
You got any data?
You're in luck, my lady. I have just the thing. Quite new, quite new. Granted, this data may not be of much value to you. Still, there are other uses for such morsels. If you were to buy the data from me, you could then sell it to another who wants it. At a substantial profit, of course. It's a steal at 10,000 gil. You've nothing to lose.
Sounds good. I'll take it.
Excellent. Now listen well as I tell you of the person you should seek. Hint 1.
Some of you may not know who I'm after, but, you know, I'm gonna keep that part a mystery. It's a mystery! It's a mystery! Another part of me is concerned that this recording has been going on so far that I run the risk of the recording crapping out and it, like, I don't know, sometimes my damn Elgato, you know, it messes up on me. The longer recordings, the more likely. This is why I want to get a new PC. I am, like, on the verge! I'm on the verge! Right, bud? Hey, bud.
Who's a good boy?
77.7, Bailey. Yeah? Woo! Okay. Yeah, remember when I said not this time or the next time, but the third time? That was like, what, 3 times, 4 times ago or something? I am well above. I might break the actual part in the 2 recordings just because, and I can do that. I can do that transition way easy. Probably when I go into the Thunder Plains. You alright? Hairball. Bailey. Bailey gets hairballs sometimes. Bailey's a chihuahua. What's your problem? What is your problem? Stop that. No. It's okay, bud. I do not talk to Bailey like that. Bud, you want to get down? Hey. All right, you're cool. You jumping down? All right. Bailey's jumping down, and he's sitting down below me, and he's looking at me. What's wrong? You gonna lay down? You gonna lay down?
Who's a good boy?
All right. Let's just do it.
What is that other fast food chain in the West?
All right, so, this guy, he might have some data for us. We didn't talk to him about that yet, so let's find out.
Good day. What is it you need?
Got any data?
You're in luck, my lady. I have just the thing, quite new, quite new. Granted, this data may not be of much value to you. Still, there are other uses for such morsels. If you were to buy the data from me, you could then sell it to another who wants it. At a substantial profit, of course. It's a steal at 10,000 gil. You've nothing to lose.
Sounds good. I'll take it.
Excellent. Now listen well as I tell you of the person you should seek. Hint 1. This man bars himself.
Oh, shit! 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 Ah, shit! God damn it! Shit! It's okay. Oh, man. It's okay. Oh, you know what would have been awesome, Bailey? Bailey, don't be afraid. If I had this wireless controller during Desert Bus, because I didn't. I didn't, bud. I used a PlayStation controller with the cord, of course. There you go, bud.
At a substantial profit, of course.
Ugh. Oh.
Side with me against him, Fusor, and you'll have ample opportunity to prove how tough you are.
Well, that sounds good. Destruction's better than construction. You get my drift. Quote? That's Beast Wars, Tarantulas, and Quick Strike. Oh man, what was that? That was in the beginning of Season 2. What was it called? Tangled Web? I got Beast Wars on the mind so much lately. Probably because I'm buying to my collection like crazy.
Be it ever so humble, there's no place like home.
Alright, so I believe this guy had something to sell us. So I believe this guy had something to tell us. Why don't we find out and pick the other option?
Good day. What is it you need?
Got any data?
You are in luck, my lady. I have just the thing, quite new, quite new. Granted, this data may not be of much value to you. Still, there are other uses for such morsels. If you were to buy the data from me, you could then sell it to another who wants it. At a substantial profit, of course. It's a steal at 10,000 gil. You have nothing to lose.
Sounds good. I'll take it.
Excellent. Now listen well as I tell you of the person you should seek. Hint 1. It's someone by the entrance to town! Megatron! Where are the aliens?
I control their weapon. It does not matter now.
You've succeeded. My congratulations.
Indeed. In having done so, our alliance is now terminated.
Oh no! And then he drops Tarantulas. Oh my. He falls fast and he falls hard. and because, I don't know, it's not like I can do Alec Willows' Tarantulas, but I don't know, you know, it got a little bit of that rasp, slyness going on. That's how I imagine this innkeeper would talk. He would talk like Tarantulas, man.
Oh, the Vok, a simple name for such arrogant a race.
I have that show memorized, and when I'm watching with Ty, I say the lines to tick her off and get her very angry. Well, yeah, we were watching it while she was visiting last time, and we got through season 1. I want to watch season 2. Ugh. Beast Wars. It's on Netflix right now, currently. So if you got the Netflix, I suggest you go check that out. What's another Tarantulas line? Oh, of course, from season 1 earlier on.
Is something wrong, Pterosaur?
You know? Oh, that was funny. Oh man, when you watch the show as an adult rather than a kid, you find different things funny and have different appreciations for characters, and that can go towards you know, any TV show or movie you watch from youth to an adult. Not that it's been a couple of years, but it hasn't been that like many years since I've watched that show, that Beast Wars.
Is something wrong, Pterosaur?
Alright. So anyway, folks, going back in, I think there was something else we could talk to this guy about.
Good day. What is it you need?
You got any data?
You are in luck, my lady. I have just the thing, quite new, quite new. Granted, this data may not be of much value to you. Still, there are other uses for such morsels. If you were to buy the data from me, you could then sell it to another who wants it. At a substantial profit, of course. It's a steal at 10,000 gil. You've nothing to lose.
Sounds good. I'll take it.
Excellent. Now listen well as I tell you of the person you should seek. Hint 1. It's a guy sitting down. I'll assist with the recovery. My programming skills are needed here.
I can do better than that. That one, yeah. I don't know. I have to like look at it. Is that the one I want? Yeah, select that one. Oh, Tarantulas lines, Tarantulas lines.
Get out of my mind! Get out!
I'm trying to think of more. Nothing's coming to me. Nothing ever comes to me when I need it to come to me. Oh, right, the fast food chain. Carl's Jr., Jack in the Box. What is that? Oh, In and Out. There it is. In and Out. That's another one of the big trio over there. There's more, but those are like the big three, man. In and Out. Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, you just guzzle that shit-ass burger in your mouth, in your gullet. Go to the trough. Go to the In-N-Out trough with all the other slobs and just fucking stick your fucking greedy-ass fucking, you know, greasy face in a trough and eat that fucking shit-ass fast food, trash food, man. I haven't had trash fast food in a year. Ugh.
Direct as well as lovely. But we should debate this in private, not in front of the Maximal.
I'll post in this blooper video. I got this autographed Tarantulas repaint transmetal version. It was signed by Alec Willows. Unfortunately, I wasn't there to receive that. I bought it on auction. Yeah, I buy it. There was one from Ian James Corlett. What BotCon was it? 03? Yeah, the guy who I bought it from definitely was at one of the BotCons. I was at 01. I think this one was, whatever. One that Alec Willows and Ian James Corlett attended. But yeah, I'll post that for you. In the video description. Okay, so we were going to talk to this guy about something else he had to say.
Good day. What is it you need?
You got any data?
You're in luck, my lady. I have just the thing. Quite new, quite new. Granted, this data may not be of much value to you. Still, there are other uses for such morsels. If you were to buy the data from me, you could then sell it to another who wants it, at a substantial profit, of course. It's a steal at 10,000 gil. You've nothing to lose.
Sounds good. I'll take it.
Excellent. Now listen well as I tell you of the person you should seek. Hint 1. It's the last person you'd expect. No question. Surely you have some idea of whom it is I speak, my lady.
Buyer beware! Use the hints provided to hunt down the person in Guadosalam who's out for some data. Press the square button to talk your target into making the purchase. But be quick! No one wants old news. Objective. Find a buyer for the data. I'm so happy. And in a way, I'm sad. This has been a fun little time.
Secret data? Of course I'm interested. Surprised, are you? Actually, I'd be willing to pay 100,000 gil for that data.
Bogus Sphere. Bogus Sphere data sold. Cha-ching. Oh. I did it. And that is the most gil you can get. Okay, so you can go around town, and there's a bunch of people, and you can get gil for the hint this guy gives you. And you can get another hint from the guy, but I think, I can't recall right now, you might have to pay for the second hint. And he would have said, well, in this case, folks, in this case, he would have said, it's the closest person you can find. Well, this guy is the closest person you could find. Last person you'd expect, yeah, this guy, you know, he wants to buy his own data, and the closest person you can find. So, you know, I don't know for sure if he'd charge you for another hint. Who cares? It's moot. It doesn't matter at this point. For those of you who aren't aware, folks, I've been making a blooper part with me going to this guy and talking to this guy again and again and again. I wasn't expecting for this to happen, but when I started striking out again and again and again, I thought, hey man, it might be fun to make this into a blooper thing. And I'm looking at my timestamp, 1 hour and 54 seconds. So let's see, that's about 50 minutes of bloopers. So if I sound flustered right now or tired, well, it's because I was doing this for, I guess, about 50 minutes, about. My God.
Good day. What is it you need?
You got any data?
I am sorry, my lady. I have nothing new at the moment.
Alright. I just want to thank Alec Willows for selling me this data, this information. Thanks a lot, Tarantulas. Good job. Do we have any more Tarantulas quotes? Some of you people may not be understanding what I'm really talking about right now. Because that's all been cut out. In the video description below, folks, I'm gonna put the blooper reel of this Final Fantasy X 2-part, and if you like me or my videos at all, please go there and check it out. It's probably pretty funny. I don't know, it might be funny for you to go and see. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm not really doing anything. Yeah, so for you folks, it's only been about 15 minutes. Yeah, you're probably like, Dave, why are you so put out? Because it's been an hour in reality. It's been over an hour. Anyway, let's get back on track. So folks, we've taken care of business here, okay? And now we're gonna go to our next section, the Thunder Plains. Hooray! Hooray! Isn't this great? This is great. Okay, and we're gonna do whatever it is we gotta do here, and everything's gonna be just fine. We're gonna be okay, folks. We're all gonna be just fine. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. It's gonna be okay. Oh, good. I was hoping for no cutscene to lead the way when we got here. So, still going on that blooper reel. Shit! Still going on that blooper reel now for all you people watching the blooper reel. I'm just gonna come back in. And this is the part where I save. Because for the second half of that part, I'm gonna do the Thunder Plains stuff, which is about 15 minutes. I'm gonna make this about 30-minute for the part. 30-minute part. So I gotta spend 15 minutes for this next part 2 of the part out in the Thunder Plains. I'll probably take care of all the Thunder Plains stuff. Alright, so I got that lined up. Anyway,
I suggest we withdraw, Megatron. The true prize and reinforcements await us at the Standing Stones.
Haha! Another Tarantulas line! What else? Oh, Tigerhawk goes,
"You're insane. So they say."
And I think that's enough of the Tarantulas quotes.
So they say.
I don't know. I'll have to find that on YouTube or something if I can. That is in the last episode before Tarantulas blows himself up. It does his last cackle. Alec Willows is so underrated. I don't think that guy's doing much these days, man. Whew. Alec Willows, Tarantulas. It's my favorite Predacon, man. Fast food. It sucks. Don't eat it. Just don't. It's a waste of time. And if you I mean, I'll go to Subway, I guess. Yeah. I should end this. Bailey, I have to pee. I've been sitting there for an hour, Bailey. I don't know your name anymore because I've been sitting there an hour and I'm going crazy and it's 77.7 degrees in here. It's almost 80 degrees in this room, Bailey. It's way too hot, man. It's way too hot to be doing what I'm doing. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. Well, how about I open the windows? I'm gonna open up the windows now because the recording's done. I don't have to do anything else. No more responsibilities. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's raining or thundering or anything. Here we go. Oh, we can breathe again. It probably doesn't help, Bailey, that we have these lights turned all the way up and on at all. Oh, it's darker in here, but at least now it's gonna get cooler in here. And I'm about to turn off this goddamn PS3, Bailey. So we're gonna power off machines, and that's gonna bring the core temperature down. Of course, it doesn't help matters, Bailey, that I'm running around the room right now. That's probably a bad thing. Who's a good boy? Wanna go downstairs? Oh, you want a treat? I think you and I both deserve a treat, Bailey. I deserve the biggest treat of them all. Okay, folks, so I was not into... First of all, I was putting this part off almost. And... I'm losing my mind. I was putting this part off, actually, because, you know, to tell the truth, I forgot. It's not that much of a pain in the ass. I thought we had to talk to more people. But you really just have to get it right and talk to the one person. I mean, it's still a pain in the ass. But, I don't know. What else? I got nothing else to say. Is anyone still listening to this? Because anything goes now. I mean, I do not give a shit anymore about this. If it's bloopers, it's bloopers. Final Fantasy X-2 is such a particular ball-busting game. Let me tell you, man. Oh... Did I save? I'm gonna save. I'm gonna do it again, I guess. And then I guess we're done. I need to stop this recording for multiple reasons. Even if there's a glitch. Like, this is being uploaded. I do not care. I guess I'll make a new data save just to be safe. I think I saved, but I don't care. Oh, man. It's a good thing I had that coffee before the Moonflow part. Okay, folks. I'm DavetheUsher if you like this video... Shit. So in the video description, I don't know. I'm gonna put some stuff there, and you can check that out. And hopefully I see you guys on Facebook, Twitter, and we can talk about the funny shenanigans we all just experienced with this part. Like I said, I was not anticipating for this to happen. I was putting the part off almost, and can you hear that car outside? Because if you can, then I really have to close those windows. Recording in the summer is always so much more horrible, especially if you do not have the AC on. So guys, that's it. That's it. Calling it a wrap right here. All right, good stuff. Hope you enjoyed this bloopers. I have never done anything like this. Right, Bailey? Oh, shit. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do my end sync. This is what I do for my end sync. Alright. I do that every single part. And now you know. That's how I sync up the commentary with the game. Okay. Goodbye! And actually, at the end of every part, I would just sit here for like 20 seconds. Before I did the sync, I would sit there for 20 seconds because I put those bumpers at the end of every part. And actually, for Final Fantasy X, I'm talking again. And Final Fantasy X-2, I've been going the extra mile, and because I'm really digging doing these walkthroughs, especially 10. So I like to put an image from like the area that we're at, or what's going on for every end card. So before I get to the sync in, I sit here and let the music just play for 20 seconds. All right, that's all. No more. I am out.